My name is Plastic Patrick.
Georgia W. Tush.
Tommy Toxic.
You and what army?
Alyssa Kwasny is Georgia W. Tush and the founder of Montreal Roller Derby.
And immediately I was like, I need to do that. I don't necessarily know what it is. I know that I need to do this. April 2006. That's when we had our first meeting. Our first season was spring 2007, so a year later.
Plastic Patrick, a prominent Montreal personality and entertainer, explains how roller derby works.
Essentially I MC the evening. I introduce the players at the start of the game. I describe the action as it happens, and all around entertainment, really.
Okay.
Sort of put a voice to the fun things that people are looking at. Basically, the game is quite simple. It's just there's a pack and there's jammers, and the jammers have to pass the players in the pack that are in the opposite team, and then they score a point for each person that they pass. Each jammer, the two jammers, one from each team, start behind the pack.
Cheryl Gladue is You and What Army, captain of Les Contrabandidas and league communications person.
Derby, in its nature these days, the resurgence of Derby, is it's a do-it-yourself kind of sporting league, and it's one that's run for the players and by the players. And so the not-for-profit angle is one that allows for us to, raise some money in addition to, using the profits from our games for the league, and not to, line somebody's pockets, for instance.
Thomas Monahan is Tommy Toxic and has been a referee with the league since its first season.
I came to the first game, and the program said they needed refs, so I went home. I was all excited because I've been roller skating on four wheels since 1980, and so it was pretty exciting for me to see four wheels come back. The original idea for roller derby started back in the 30s, when they used to have things like marathon dances, and there were roller rinks that would have marathon roller things. The owner of one of these places noticed that in the 30s, because people were poor, the whole idea of a marathon was people would skate for days, and then the last two standing people would win the prize that all the others paid to be in the contest. And he began to notice that the audience really loved when people got really tired and fell over each other, and created the sort of basis for the first roller derby out of that. So it was a lot about showmanship in those days. It still has the showmanship. That's the alter ego names and the outfits and the fun, but it also has the real sport aspect now too.
Right. This year, Montreal Roller Derby entered its fourth season, which has brought some important changes.
Our travel team, for instance, we have the Montreal A travel team is called the New Kids on the Block. They've recently, last year, we were the first international team to be part of this huge league in the United States called the WFTDA, the Women's Flat Track Derby Association.
We got a new website in the last year. I think we got it last season, and it's just really important to kind of promote ourselves, because I think we're still pretty underground in Montreal, so it's important to kind of get out there. And everyone comes out, they have a good time, they drink beer, they build pyramids on the side. I think that's really part of our own kind of personal atmosphere.
Die-hard Derby fan Ryan Barnett. Would you say you are the guy who started the pyramids?
Oh, I know I'm the guy who started the pyramids. It was the first game. The only pyramid there. So there's no doubt in my mind.